I currently have a little pile over here in the corner. Call it little if you will, I don't know. But it's about 30 books or so. I feel like you have room.
This stack here for myself.
Okay, I'm... Anyways, this is not mine. I had mine on there, so I don't know why I'm complaining, because someone else is gonna have to read this. And then she went on a date with that guy that was from her past.
The boyfriend.
The boyfriend. You're so good. Because we know each other.
The rice, that was just very hard to get through though.
Very.
That was hard. Like in that, I'm just imagining that she's gonna keep repeating the same thing over and over and over and over again. Because
I put that in my mind.
I'm telling you.
I think I'm getting better with learning to put a book down.
No, you're not. Shut up. Rose and this other guy are looking for him. And then they start, I don't know, getting some chemistry together. I'm like, excuse me, he's gone for like, what, 2 weeks and you're suddenly getting a new boo? I'm like...
Let's get into the haul. Hey Bookworms! It's Mom, aka Sarah.
And Char.
Welcome back to another video. We're going to be doing a thrift haul in today's video, but I just wanted to start off by showing you what we're dealing with right now. So this is Charlotte, right there. Yeah, that's Charlotte. Walking into her library, it is a hot mess. It is, okay, so it's not the worst, but...
You know, the books are closing on us.
What's happening?
It's just been piling up, guys. And we've been meaning to find places for these, okay? We really have.
Yeah, like Char said, the books are piling up. I currently have a little pile over here in the corner. Call it little if you will, I don't know. But it's about 30 books or so. And I do want to make space for them on my shelf. Where do they go? Currently I have some aesthetic shelves, right? And I mean, this shelf is only housing 7 books total. Same with this one, 7. I feel like I have room on here for sure that I can use to put some books. I have books down here that I actually kind of want to unhaul, I think, as well, and make room for these.
We also have a teensy bit of space here on this shelf as well. We're currently housing our cute little house. It actually turns on. Hold on, does it turn on right now? See, it's so cute.
It is so cute and cozy.
And it really fits because, yeah, that's just been there. But I mean, you have like room for, I'd say like 5 books there maybe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Panning to the right, so we currently have a couple hauls.
This stack here that I have to find a place for.
On your shelf?
For my shelf.
I feel like you have room.
This stack here for my shelf.
Okay, I'm... I may have said that prematurely.
I think that's literally, with these cubes, it's not even like the long shelves that a lot of people do have, right? We have cubes. So we've been sectioning them off by like genre and everything. And like, I think I kind of want to do like a whole, I don't know, redesign of my shelf.
Yes, me too.
You know, like, I have certain authors now that I want put all together in one cube. So that has to get, I don't know, that has to get done.
You sounded like your dad.
I know, whenever I say it, I'm like, Mom, whenever I say it, I just think of him. Mom,
so Charlotte's getting the light currently out in like the rec room, playroom on. Whenever we film, we leave those lights on out there because it helps to give us solid light back this way. But yeah, we want to get a little bit more organized over the summer. We have some microphones that we've been meaning to use. We've had them for months and we have not been using them.
It's so bad, honestly.
We need to get on
We've had these and we're not using.
Yeah, we need to get on that. And then secondly, we want to do a little cleanup, but we actually are running on the store to pick up something for dinner. Tonight we're doing Alfredo, pasta Alfredo, and I am in need of something, so we're gonna go and pick those up real quick. But before that, we're gonna do a little haul. And this is the part 2 of the thrift haul that we recently shared with you guys, and we said that we'd be doing it in 2 parts. It's just because it was just too long in itself. So we're going to be bringing you guys part 2 today, and we'll also show you little snippets of what we just did. We were just out and about basically at a picnic today, hence why I was in like we're in like very summery colors. Yeah. and it was just really toasty outside.
Yes.
It feels really nice to be in AC, so I'm not looking forward to running back out there. But I'm gonna go out there, I'm gonna grab the ingredients for supper. And then I'm also gonna grab myself a nice coffee because I think I need it. Yeah.
So you can stay awake tonight?
So I can stay awake tomorrow. I have to take the little kids to the dentist. So it's always like go, go, go.
Yes.
Anyways, let's get into the haul. So beginning with our thrift, the first book I picked out is this one by Matthew Blake, and it's Anna O. Actually, you guys found this one for me as well. You were thrifting with your sister and you came by this one for me.
Yep.
And what is Anna O about?
Okay, so honestly, reading the synopsis, I was slightly confused. I was like, what's going on? But basically, Anna is a writer.
Yeah.
And she's living a normal life, and suddenly when she falls asleep, two people.
I thought that occurred before she did that.
Before she fell asleep?
Yeah, how did she do that while she fell asleep?
I don't know. It says that she was suffering through some sort of psychosomatic sleep disorder.
Oh, so like did she fall asleep
I don't know
and then wake up to do that? Or did she...
Something like that. And it said she never woke up again. And I'm like, I just don't know. So this guy who is like a psychologist basically is trying to figure all this out. Mm-hmm. It's giving very Silent Patient kind of. Because like this girl does something and this guy has to come and be like, why did you do this? Yeah. And is she actually guilty? Or, you know.
Okay. All right.
Right?
So Anna O... That's the first one. I remember when this came out, a lot of people were raving about it, and I didn't know what it was about at all. So I'm very interesting in reading, because this is gonna be like, it's a mystery, it's a thriller and a mystery, and I really do love thrillers. Every time I'm caught up, like right now I'm kind of caught up between two romances, and I'm like, who am I? Like, I love my thrillers, and they usually help to balance my reading experience.
Yes.
But I don't know how I just kind of fell out of that, and but we're gonna get back there real fast. The next one that I ended up getting as well is Happiness Falls, and honestly this one I think is about a family basically trying to navigate life, and what does it say? A family seeking to truly understand one another. And I guess it kind of just goes through like thought-provoking elements and crises and different things that families face.
Yeah.
I think the title is very well, I don't know if it's explanatory, but it's basically saying happiness falls, as in the fact that happiness never just stays up here. Mm-hmm. Life is a roller coaster, and so even when you're happy, it falls. That's kind of like what I'm getting from this. I did read the little bit of the synopsis. Well, the synopsis is once again covered by that price. To the person who keeps doing this, please stop it. Get some help. We want to read the synopsis.
Exactly.
It says, if you don't like to feel things, stay away from Angie Kim and Happiness Falls. Kim is a tremendous writer with this particular gift for conveying the dramatic churn of families in crisis, capturing big emotions with such observational acuity that they just blast right off the page. This book is a compelling mystery as well as a guide to managing the uncertainties of life and the challenges of families, the exquisite torture that so often accompanies unconditional love. Thank you. And thank you to my stomach that wanted to rumble in the middle of me reading that. I hope you did not hear that. So I'm doing 2 because, you know, once again, if you all remember, if you're not new here, in the thrift store it's easier to always find adult books because I guess us grown women like to read a lot. And we don't mind getting rid of our books. Oh, if you guys have not seen Charlotte and I we put out a short recently, and the short was basically talking about the most popular number of books per household in I don't know just in like, the US, like maybe average, probably yeah, average books per household. You guys guess what that number is down below. Tell us what you think the number is, and then we'll put the number down there, and also we'll probably link the short here so you guys can check it out as well. Definitely check it out.
Okay, first book that I found is A Heart So Fierce and Broken, and I was so shocked when I came across this book in the bookstore because, so this is the second one, and this is the first book right here, and I really love the first book actually. I think I gave it like, I think I might have given it even like a 5-star or a 4.75, you know, just like, it was like right there. It was so good. I really love this book. And I immediately went to look at reviews for the second one. And I was like, what's going on? Where is Bridget going with this? Because we don't get these 2 main characters' point of views in this one. And I actually love the characters in here. And I'm like,
no, we not. What? Don't we not hate when that happens?
Why? Like, the main girl in here is Harper. She gets like 1 chapter in here.
No, hopefully it's a really good chapter, Charlotte.
I was iffy about getting the second one after hearing that, and it presented itself. Yeah,
because if you find it thrifting, why not?
Well, I got it for $5.99. Hardcover, people.
Nice.
That's $25. Really good. So I'm really happy for that.
So the next one Charlotte and her sister found for me is The Maid. To be fair, you probably saw this one pop up in a bunch of hauls because we do currently have 3 copies, because this is one that we're going to tandem read. If you're unfamiliar, we have like a little mother-daughter book club, so we do like to read certain books together. And right now the book that we're currently reading is The
Fury.
It's The Fury. We're actually, I don't want to say, I think I was going to say we're really enjoying it, but honestly I feel like it's just starting to get somewhere.
Yeah.
It feels like a slow start, but one thing I have to say, it's an easy read. I love the fluidity of, you know, while reading that. And so here's a little snippet of us reading it yesterday. We were out on the deck. Oh, I actually don't know if we showed it, but if not, here's another little snippet of us inside of our living room reading, because we started reading it the other day again. This one sounds really interesting. It's about this girl who's like really connected to her grandmother, but then her grandmother passed, and that being said, she's not trying to navigate life herself, and so she goes on to become a maid because she's like obsessed with cleaning. And in the midst of that, she discovers she's going to work for this man, but she discovers him in a state already, right? And then it let me think, what did it say?
And she's framed.
I want to say, I'm thinking that's what happens, right?
I'm like, thinking you got him.
I think that's what, let's hope I'm not like mixing up any of the other books, but I'm pretty sure it says he was deceased in the bed. Yeah. So right away, because of just her persona and her personality and how she is, she becomes like the #1 suspect. And you know, she's so good at cleaning, she can clean up anything. Yeah, so this will be it just sounds really interesting. When we picked this up, I did not realize it was large print. Let's see.
It's large print.
You know what?
Okay, you know, it's not as bad as most large prints. I've seen large print.
Not you saying that just because your book is not large print. Anyways, this is not mine. I had mine on there, so I don't know why I'm complaining, because someone else is gonna have to read this.
That's why. Okay, the back confused me for a sec. The back layout,
right?
Most synopsises aren't laid out like
that.
this.
That's what I was reading. I was like, this is different.
I know,
it kind of looks like a home print, like if
yes,
you
it
printed
does.
it.
It does. And
but it makes sense, and I appreciate Nita Prose for creating books in all
different
formats.
Yes.
Yes. For different readers.
But you know what? The nice thing is, so you're gonna, if you choose the other copy.
No, I'm not choosing the other copy. The other copy is mine because it's on my shelf.
Okay, okay. If you read that copy, it's gonna be the small one. It's gonna be the small one that you have to hold like that. But this one.
Oh, you might have a point.
This one's the floppy one. You might want the floppy one.
I might want the floppy. Okay, we'll rock, paper, scissors it later. I'm joking. Also, the next one that I picked up is this one's called Such a Quiet Place
by
Megan Miranda. I've heard things about this one in the past, but to be fair, I can't really tell you what it's about. Do you know what it's about?
Yes.
What it's about?
Okay, so basically it's this nice little neighborhood, right?
Yes.
Everyone's like, you know, hey, come on, we're gonna have a nice barbecue in our backyard because we're all friendly. Like,
no, but because it is such a nice place.
Yeah, it's such an it's such a nice
or such
place.
a quiet place.
Okay, but then suddenly, two people, they gone.
Oh, snap.
And they think it's this one girl, and she moves away. And when charges, I guess, are released against her, she comes back. It's like, oh my goodness, she's back. And basically, more things just start getting dug up from what happened years ago.
Yeah, it sounds good. It sounds like a good read. Now, Charlotte made a good point because I didn't realize that the little blurb at the bottom, it says that this author is the author of The Last House Guest, which Charlotte and I just did not like.
Okay, you know what?
I did not like it. I mean, the fact that you were telling me what it was and I kept like not connecting the dots.
You pushed that far back in your head.
So far back. I didn't even remember that I read that book. So
okay, I remember. It's just the plot. The plot wasn't
plotting.
bad.
It wasn't plotting.
Okay, I mean, like, it just the writing style. The writing style was just very hard to get through, though.
Very.
That was hard. Like in that, I'm just imagining that she's gonna keep repeating the same things over and over and over and over again. Because I'm telling you, half of The Last House Guest was talking about the same scene
over,
but like
and over.
It's just like, oh, tweaking one word here or there, and I was like, I'm done.
That's true.
So.
And we both pushed through, and we both read the entire book, and we both agreed it was not really our style.
Yo, you read that book fast, actually.
It wasn't worth reading because I actually had popped the audio in too because I was trying to listen to some of it when I went on walks. I was frequently walking back then, so
it took me like.
Anyways, we're gonna give it a try. I'm gonna give it a try, and I will keep you guys posted. I think I'm getting better with learning to put a book down.
No, you're not.
Because I have so many books to read.
There's so many. Tell you the last book you DNF.
Oh my gosh!
I don't think you. I can't remember the last book you DNF.
No, why would you say that?
I'm getting better. I haven't DNF.
Maybe it's in my mind. I'm getting better in my mind.
You know what? In one circumstance where like you're really bad with DNFing books, I'm really bad with like putting. When I'm not reading it, I just like
chuck it to
the side. I'm like, oh yeah, I picked up that book. I'm not reading that.
Yeah, you're good at that. I know.
Yeah,
we're like the opposites.
Very opposite. Next one.
Did you do that already?
Which one?
That.
No, I didn't.
So why are you moving?
Oh, for a second.
Why are you putting this one away?
This one away? I was gonna do this one next.
Oh, okay, but why are you putting it in the pile that you read?
I don't know. I didn't even realize that. Okay, well then. Okay, next one is Anatomy by. I thought it was an S for a sec. By Dana. Why is this a
That's
font?
a D?
What is that?
It's not Santa?
Is that smart?
That's not Santa?
I think it's a D. Dana?
It looks like Santa.
Oh, right here. Oh, Dina Schwartz, right here.
Oh, wow.
Okay, that's not a, that's an M.
Let me see.
That's a W, apparently.
That's crazy.
I'm not gonna ask questions. Anyway, this is Anatomy by Dana Schwartz.
And this is really cool. That color, the cover is really captivating. At first, I actually just thought it was a heart, like a heart, which it is.
Me too.
But I, upon looking at it closely, you notice it's an actual person, and that their attire, their clothing, is what's being used to make the heart.
I'm telling you, I did not notice that
Very
until we had this book for like a week.
This looks like it's done by like the Art Attack guy on TVO Kids.
Oh yeah. I'm done. It actually no.
Because he likes to do big art.
Exactly. This one I think is like, okay, it's like a gothic tale full of mystery and romance. Basically, this girl wants to be a doctor, right? And so when she's trying to do the schooling for it, the guy who I guess is in charge is like, you can't do this because you're a girl. And he's like, if you can pass this exam, then I'll let you continue trying to study to be a doctor. And she can't do that without studying bodies. And so she meets this gravedigger guy. And, I mean, link those together. Yeah. But I mean,
wow.
It sounds fun.
You know what book just came to mind? This reminds me of, so what's that book that I was reading that had the girl, so it's like the students, right? And they went to school.
Yeah.
And there was that weirdo guy that was like obsessed with the one girl.
The
and then, no, it wasn't the teacher. And then there was the strange one that everyone thought he was the one that, he was obsessed with that one particular girl, but then something happened to her. And everyone thought that he's the one that did it. And then she went on a date with that guy that was from her past.
The boyfriend.
The boyfriend. You're so good. Because we know each other.
What's that book again?
We just, you know what? Those book rants are the funniest. When we're like, what's that book by the person with the we're like, huh?
Exactly.
Yeah. For some reason, as you're reading like the details of that, that was just the book that got to me. Because that book was just kind of,
I guess, kind of vibe maybe even.
I don't know. It just gave like the vibe. Yeah.
Anyway, I haven't read any really gothic. I don't know, anything really dark academia. Yeah. Whatever. I feel like this is gonna get those vibes though. So yeah, it'll be interesting to check that out. And also, Neil Gaiman commented and it said, I'm not gonna read this right now because. Anyway. Neil Gaiman, he repped it anyway. He said it's good, so I'm gonna trust that guy.
Okay, so kind of going off of the last book that I showed you, actually, yeah, it was the last one. Such a Quiet Place. Perfectly Nice Neighbors. It kind of goes hand in hand, right? Yeah, perfectly nice. They're just so perfect. Okay, so honestly, I don't know the full details of this book, and I'm gonna leave it at such. I'm gonna leave it that way because it's obviously a thriller, and it's obviously kind of spooky, and it's obviously letting us know that something, you know, it's telling us something. That
people are obviously not nice.
Exactly. That part. So let me know if you read any of these books that we're showing, by the way, down in the comment section below. Let me know if you've read this one. It is by Kia Abdullah. Never heard of her before, but I think when I reviewed it, it said it was good, so your girl picked it up. The next one that I ended up getting is Educated, guys, and the story behind this one, when we've been since we've been thrifting and we heard so many people talking about Educated, I don't know why it didn't like appeal to me to want to read it. Yeah. For some reason, I guess I was just so new in the book world. My heart was just set on like different genres that I wanted to read, and I was just so in a zone that maybe like focused on like the thrillers and the romance that I was like, yeah, like
it's not like one that you really need on your TBR.
Exactly. So I kind of just dismissed it every time. We kept seeing it brand new, and I was like, yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. We finally picked it up, okay? And what this book is about a 17-year-old girl who's never been to school. So the first time she set her foot in a school was when she was 17. She comes from a family of I wouldn't say hippies, but they're not hippies. The dad, I think he works in like a hospital. He works in the hospital. Oh, okay. Or something along the lines. Maybe he doesn't, but I do know that like they are against hospitals, so maybe it doesn't make sense that he works there. I know. Yeah, when it said that if this girl gets like from gashes to concussions, and those things are extreme, and I really feel like one of those things probably will constitute going to the hospital. But according to this girl's papa, he said no hospital allowed. He said no hospitals are allowed. I was like, what? That sounds crazy. And they really heavily rely on medicine, like herbal medicine from home. So you know what, I was like, okay, I want to read a little bit more about this book because the papa's be sounding a little crazy. and the mom is a midwife, so I don't know what else to say about her. I just know that. Anyways, long story short, this girl's gonna be navigating life a little bit, letting us know what it's like really starting school at 17.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a whole lot more to the book, guys. Don't come for me. Let me know if you're educated. Let me know if you love it. But they said it's an incredible memoir. So wait a second, is it a real story?
Yeah, okay, that's what I was wondering. I was actually going to ask that question. I think it's an actual memoir of a girl's life.
Oh my gosh.
Of the author's life, right?
Is it really? Tara Westover?
Wait, is the girl named Tara? Tara? Yeah, it's
oh, okay.
Okay.
That makes me even want to read it even more, because this girl's life was really like this. Oh my gosh. And I love how the desk is really in the field, because it's really depicting, it's really giving this girl was raised in the fields, like on the farm.
Exactly.
Nowhere else. Like the desk could have been in her house, like, you know,
I know, right?
She grows up in her house, and surely like she learns a lot, like home life, motherhood, father, you know, like just learn about. No, the desk is in the fields, because this is like her sanctuary right here. Maybe the way when she escaped to.
Yeah.
Next
one is The Shadow Queen by C.J. Redwine. And this is so funny because this is one that I had picked up on audio actually, just I think ebook. And I didn't expect to find this in the thrift store, and I did. I haven't read it. Or finished it, at least. I think I was like maybe like a third of the way.
Oh, you started reading this one?
This one.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Because I juggle so many books, and then I put down the ones that I'm not that interested in finishing to finish the ones that I am interested in finishing, and then I'll go back to the other ones.
And how, I'm just curious to know, after putting the story down for so long, like how long are we speaking about?
Oh, it can be months sometimes.
And then when you go back to them, how good do you feel about them? How confident do you feel progressing forward? Or do you ever find that you need to backtrack, like,
you know,
sometimes all the way back?
Very few times have I had to go all the way back, but sometimes I do want to go all the way back because I remember really liking it.
Oh, okay.
I feel like this is kind of making semi-sense, because like if I really did like it, why did I put it down? It's just because I just put it down.
You have a tendency of doing that.
I don't know. You can't be asking me these hard questions. Anyway, I picked this up because it's like I love those fairy tale remakes. I don't know why. It's something familiar, but it's also, you know, a little twist, right? And the guy in here can turn into a dragon. I've never seen that before, but I'm like, I'm interested.
It's so funny how you love the fairy tale remakes and I don't like them.
Oh.
We're like the extreme of that, because it's like I already know the story, and as I'm hearing the other things, I'm like, oh, come on.
Sometimes it can be really cheesy, because it's like, oh, she left her shoe because she was running away from it. It's okay, like we know that part already. But I think this is like also still very different. The main, this is supposed to be obviously Snow White from the Apple. The only Snow White that I really got from what I read of it was the girl has an evil stepmom. That's in a lot of books, I gotta say. Yeah. But yeah, that's all I got from here.
Okay, is this the one that I think it is? Okay, so this one, random, Charlotte picked this one up for me, so if it is bad, it's Charlotte's fault. Anyways,
wow. I just got thrown over on a bus.
They may or may not have called me via FaceTime to show me that this book was there, and they may or may not have had me rate it to see if the ratings were in fact good.
Oh yeah, we also,
and I may or may not have made a selection because they called me to make me choose to decide if I want to get this book. So technically it is all Charlotte's fault.
Wow.
If it's not good.
I'm not seeing...
Anyway, anyways, this one is it says this one's about a girl. I think her name is Paris. Yeah, Paris Peralta. So she's arrested in her bathroom because she's discovered
arrested in her bathroom?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I misheard that for a sec.
She's arrested in her bathroom, girl, because she's discovered in there with her partner, her husband, and he had no breath. Yeah, that happened. I don't know the details, but I really don't want to know. It's a thriller. I want it to be thrilling as opposed to I read that part and I was like, okay, stop there, that's enough. Because Paris and one thing I do know is that Paris is discovered in this odd situation, but the reality is what is discovered is not what is. So Paris is not the bad guy here. This is kind of giving. This is giving a little bit of, and I do not want to spoil it, but it's giving a little bit of a silent patient.
Yes. Yeah, I could see that.
So that's what I'm getting from this. But they did not, let's see, like, why didn't they tag our guy Alex, what's his last name? Michaelides here? Because I feel like that's very silent patient-esque at the very, at the intro. Yes. I'm joking. I don't know what's in the whole book. So I can't base the whole book on that.
Exactly. I feel like I have a tendency to compare thrillers to the silent patient.
Yeah.
Because honestly, I think that's still like my favorite thriller.
Yeah.
I love that book with a passion, honestly.
Oh, that's good. Well, it says like Shirley Lapinick commented on here, Riley Sager as well, and a few other people that I don't know. So another one that I ended up getting too is this one by Amy Tan. It is called Amy Tan, The Opposite of Faith. Amy Tan, I do have a couple books on that she has written as well, because for some reason, I don't know, I love her writing style, and I just love Chinese American stories and those types of stories. I just love reading about cultural stories and stuff like that, and for some reason that is a lot of the cultural stories that I have read. I don't know how I got caught up in that, but it's like once I got there, now I'm just like, okay, more.
You can't get out.
Yeah. And I don't know, their people have like a lot of passion, a lot of heart, and then they also go through a lot of hardships and a lot of all those things. So it just makes for like a really good, like really good book. And
exactly, because it's also very family-centered.
Very family-centered, and I love things. It's just real. A lot of it feels just so real, and I love realness, whether it's good or bad, and it's all a part of family, because families aren't perfect, and there's so much, you know, that there's always so much to do, and life is complicated, and people are complicated, and that's what I love about these types of stories. And so I really kind of like connect with this author a lot. Anyways, it says Amy Tan's fictions have always been informed by her experiences and her heritage. Now this remarkably candid insight into her life, Tan turns for the first time to nonfiction. She takes us on a journey from her childhood as a sensitive but intelligent young Chinese American, ashamed of her parents' Chinese ways, to the present day and her position as one of the world's best loved and best-selling novelists. So
yeah, it's a memoir.
It's it is technically a memoir. Yeah.
Last one for me is, I keep reading the title of this book. Okay. Hunting by Stars by Sherry Dimmoline. Yeah, right? And this is the second one to the Marrow Thieves, which I did read, and I think I gave that book a 4-star. I did really like that. And I started reading this one. You know what? I got halfway through this book. I didn't finish it. Because, you know what? I could not. Honestly, I really want to read this. I really want to finish it. But my boy Frenchie, who is the main character in here, he was going through some hard times. I'm sorry. He was going through some hard times. If you have read this book, or if you know what it's about, you know what I mean. And I was just like, I need to read some fluff right now or something.
You're like Frenchie's making you go through the hard times.
I know. Honestly, I just felt so bad for the guy. I'm like, I'm sorry. It's like, you know, when I stop reading the book, their pain is postponed. You know, it's like, oh, they're not going through it anymore. It's
inevitable, Charlotte. Whenever you pick it up, it's going to happen.
Why? Anyway, I really do want to read this one. I don't have the first one, The Mirror Thieves. I don't think I need the first one. I think some people think it's weird to have the second or the third book, not have the ones prior to it. I'm pretty chill actually with just having this one.
I mean, we can always look for it.
You can always look for it.
You're not necessarily invested in buying it new per se.
Exactly, yeah. Like, if I find a thrift store, yeah, I'll probably get it.
We just went book shopping. If you guys missed the previous haul before this, or if you guys missed the video that we posted in between our book thrifting haul, because this is the second part of our book thrift haul. We have the first one that we posted, and we posted the birthday video, the birthday shopping in between. If you guys missed it, check it out, because then you get to see some of the books that Charlotte chose for her birthday.
Exactly.
She went birthday shopping, and she definitely did not choose The Mirror Thieves.
No. And some of the books that Mom chose as well.
That's right. Yeah.
Yes,
oh yeah, because it was both of our birthdays.
Because it was both our birthdays.
Our birthdays are basically 7 days apart.
Yeah.
But we're two separate signs.
Yes.
Crazy. But we're very similar according to our
It's
signs.
because we're so close. It's because when you're really close, the more similar you are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Excited to read this. Oh, what am I talking about? I just need to finish this for this, so he can just, I don't know, make it to peace.
Yeah. So what are you hoping that's going to occur from this book? Frenchie's going to climb over that treacherous mountain, and what's going to happen? What are you looking for deliverance?
I just want him to live a good life, because he's been encountering all these different things since the first book, because this is actually what do you call it, a clean continuation. You know how some books between the first and the second they have a break, but then some are literally just like picking right up. This picks right up, like right off of the first book, which I do really like actually. You know, it feels like a movie. It feels like more of a movie. And one also thing that kind of was just like getting on my nerve a little bit, there was like a kind of like a relationship in the first book between Frenchie and I think this girl named Rose. And then since if you don't want to hear this, skip like 10 seconds in the future, okay? But when Frenchie goes missing, Rose and this other guy are looking for him. And then they start, I don't know, getting some chemistry together. I'm like, excuse me? He's gone for like, what, 2 weeks, and you're suddenly getting a new boo? I'm like...
You know what you had
sad.
me looking for? You had me looking for in the midst of saying that. Oh, where is it? It's upstairs.
Oh, which one?
As you say that, you've had me thinking about Summer Friday, which I am currently reading. Okay, because going in, I was well aware that obviously the couples were probably going to do a swap-a-roo.
Yeah.
I'm not there yet by any means. However, I didn't think the chemistry would just be like kind of like boom, right? You know what I mean? And that's kind of like what's happened. And it's kind of happened basically the first night at this event, and then it's just like, oh, there are people, where are they? Hey, what's up? Like, let's connect, and let's, you know, they could, and then it's like they share this
it's almost like insta love in a sense. Could you describe it as that, or
I don't
like
think
instant connection?
I don't know if I describe it as instant connection, but it's something kind of like that. Sorry, my husband Calvin. So if my words are all over the place right now, I apologize. But I was saying, like, I think these two characters are mature, so there's like a lot of thought processes going on between them.
Yeah.
However, I found like, it just felt like, thank you, stomach. It felt like the connection just, it's kind of like zippity-doo, and it's obviously they're thriving off of the fact that their people are just, like connecting randomly. So yeah.
Yes. We'll give it a second or two.
Oh my gosh. What is going on?
He wants to make a cameo.
Oh my gosh, guys. I'm going to wrap this up real fast because my stomach's trying to talk to you guys too, and I don't want it to. Why is it crumbling? Oh my goodness. This next book is called A Thousand Splendid Suns by Khaled Hassan. Yeah, so this is the same author as A Kite Runner. I think my husband read The Kite Runner and liked it. This book is about a 15-year-old girl named Miriam who is like sent to go marry Rashid. Nearly 2 decades later, a friendship grows between her, though, and a local teenager as the ties between mother and daughter. As strong as the ties between mother and daughter. Okay. And then it just kind of, it sounds like this touches base on like the war and different things and all those obstacles. You know, it's just, this book for me, it's not a book that I will probably just want to gravitate to, but I really should. It's just one of those books that are just, it's just a book to read. You know what I mean? That also kind of educates you, that educates you and keeps you informed of different things as well. And I think that's what I feel like that's what I want in the midst of my reading. So I just got to keep that in mind, and I have to maybe come up with some form of a system that will help me reach for them on my shelf, because they will sit there at times and I will keep just picking the one that's just been on the brain, or the one that sticks out in my mind, and it often isn't A Thousand Splendid Suns. So yeah, I will pick this one up sometime soon, and that's something I should work on. We should work on the system thing to help us appropriately rotate through our books and maybe select something to help you select something. Maybe one thriller, one romance, one book that you can learn from, or something like that. You know what I mean?
We should have like a wheel.
The wheel of morality. I'm done. Okay, so this next one I have is called A Slow Fire Burning by Paula Hawkins. This is the book. This is an author that you see a lot in the thrift stores.
Was she the one who wrote Girl on the Train?
Oh, did she write Girl on the Train? Yeah, isn't it? Yeah, because isn't this the second one?
Oh, yeah, right there. That's it.
It says Girl on the Train right there. Okay. This is another book that we tandem read together, her, myself, and my daughter, and absolutely loved it. I loved it. You know, I still saw, we were going to donate that copy of it. For some reason I had it and I was like, you know, I should put it back on my shelf, because I actually liked it. Yeah. So I really, really love The Girl on the Train. Absolutely good read. And I don't know if this was book 2. Is this the second book? No, it's just another book in her. It's just another book. Yeah, I loved her writing styles. I loved the clarity that came from that book, and I just found her storytelling.
It was very interesting.
Just very interesting.
Because in that one, she would go from like the past to the present, and we learn how like it connects together.
So this one's saying it's a hugely satisfying, brilliantly crafted novel about the entanglement of betrayal and retaliation, the damage of loss, and how tragedy reverberates in ways we can never expect. Wickedly dark and gorgeously written. Oh, that's really interesting. Ooh. My eyes was playing tricks on me because everything is written in capital letters. Oh,
I get you.
But yeah, very excited. Obviously, this is not like a newer release or anything like that, but it's always interesting when you go into the thrift store and you're able to find just all types of things. Because I mean, I'm finding Educated that it's not old, but it's not necessarily like it's not a new release, but it's relatively new book.
I'd say, because when was it made again? It was made like, I think being here.
2018.
Oh, okay,
so,
yeah.
I mean, okay, 2018. Okay, maybe it is kind of old.
It's so weird, because 2018, I remember when it was 2018, and I'm like, 2018 wasn't that far away. I'm like, oh wait, hold on. That was 7 years ago. 7 whole years. Anyways, the next one I got is called A Page Turner, Absorbing and Emotionally Riveting. Okay, that's not what it's called. That's what the person said it is. This one's called The Great Believers, and this one is another one that I think you can, it's like just learning from. Basically, it's about this guy, Yale Tishman, and his like, let me see. He is an artist, I believe, and he has his paintings that he's gonna gift to a gallery or something along the lines, but then this is like this book is taking place in like the 80s. So basically it's shedding light on a certain disease that was spreading and basically taking people's lives. Yeah. So it's showing us the impact on how like it destroyed the lives of someone. And then there's like a particular girl that's Fiona. 30 years later, Fiona is in Paris and she's tracking down her estranged daughter while staying with an old friend, a famous photographer who documented the Chicago crisis that finds herself finally grappling with the devastating ways of the same disease. You know what? I don't know how this book came to be, but it's here, and so we might give it a chance. I can't say
it sounds like it might be a tough one to read. Like,
yeah. Oh, does it go through the years?
It goes through the years.
Each chapter?
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
But it seems like it's a story. It's not just like, you know, autobiography or like a memoir.
Yeah.
So it sounds like it'll be good. As long as it's like something from story form for that particular topic, I think it would be okay.
Yeah.
The next one I got is Her Whole Life is Based on a Lie. Okay, it's called The Secret Mother by another author, Shalini Boland.
Ooh.
And honestly, I didn't fully know what this is about, but it says, "Are you a mommy?" It just reminds me of like Huda on Love Island when she finally confessed or told people that she's a mommy, and she told, who was it? She told Nick that she's a mommy, and she goes, I'm a mommy," and he goes, "Mamacita," and then he goes, "Really?" And she goes, "Yeah, I'm a mom," and he goes, "A mom to what? To like dogs?" And he's like, "No, I'm a mom to a little girl." To a little girl. For some reason,
when you try to go around and around,
right? For some reason, this is just, are you my mommy? Are you my mommy? I don't know why it stuck out to me when
wait,
said
so
that.
what's the back say?
Her whole life is based on a lie. So is it the life of? Okay, let's read it. Tessa Markham returns home to find a child in her kitchen. He thinks she is his mommy. Oh, sorry, but she doesn't have any children. Not anymore. Oh my gosh, what does that even mean? She doesn't know who the little boy is or how he got there. After contacting the police, Tessa is suspected of kidnapping the mystery child. Her whole life is turned upside down, and then her husband reveals a secret of his own. Tessa isn't sure what to believe or whom to trust because someone is lying. To find out who, she must first confront a painful past. But is the truth more dangerous than Tessa realizes? The Secret Mother is an intense psychological thriller which is with a twist that will make you wonder if you ever trust anyone again. Okay, I need to pick this one up. Wow. This is another case of, why am I not reading this? Like, why is this not being read right now? And it's so little. 200 pages? Okay, I'm reading this right now. I'm starting right now.
You're flipping it. Oh, oh wow. So I guess this ends the video right here, guys.
No, but seriously, I'm gonna start this right now because it just sounds really interesting. I need to know ASAP.
That's going up with you?
It's going up with me. And then there's Shiver by Lisa Jackson. Shiver is not purchased at the thrift store. Shiver was purchased at Canadian Tire. Tire.
That was too, actually.
Oh. Never mind. And so Shiver, along with The Secret Mother, they're both purchased at Canadian Tire. So they are in the thrift haul, but they were purchased. I think I put them in the thrift haul because they are essentially thrift prices.
Yes.
They're $7.99, and yeah, I don't know. Canadian Tire has like a bunch of like bargain books, so it's every now and again when my husband's getting water or getting different things there, they and my daughters, they'll check and they'll ask me or they'll pick me up a book. So thanks to years of working with the dark side of society, Detective Ruben Diego Montoya's youthful swagger is gone, replaced by a straightforward determination. Is on the loose, or is turning the Big Easy into his personal playground. The victims are basically taken out in pairs. No connections, no apparent motives. His only lead is Abby Chastain, ex-wife of one of the victims. 20 years ago, Abby watched in horror as her mother, a patient at the Old Lady of Virtue's mental hospital, plunged through a window. Oh my gosh, this is kind of crazy because as I'm reading it, you know, it's a psychological thriller, and as I'm reading it, it sounds serious, but then it's giving Good Burger when they jump out of the Yeah, Shiver sounds interesting as well. This is by Lisa Jackson. I have to say, Lisa, you wrote a lot in this book because it is like 450 pages. Well, where are they doing that at? Oh my gosh, it better be really good because that's a huge commitment.
Have fun, Mom.
Thanks.
Have fun.
Thank you. And then the battery's brilliantly dying like right now, so we're gonna hurry up. And this one is called When Stars Rain Down. Ooh. This is another like tough book to read. It's really about like I don't know, it's reading about like basically like the oppression and just like, you know, the slavery and that type of stuff in the South. And it's about this girl named Opal Prout, yeah, in Georgia. So, you know, I'm not sure why this one was picked up, because honestly, I don't have a great time reading a lot of stuff like this. But then again, this is one that I could learn from. But given how I feel right now, it may or may not get unrolled at some point. We'll see. I might give it a try, because sometimes you just need to read something deep. But
exactly.
Sometimes when I'm feeling like I really need to read that kind of stuff, I just read my Bible. Yeah.
True.
Last but not least, there's this one, The Unraveling of Cassidy Holmes. And that's another one. Cassidy, what did they say this one was about? Oh, this is another one that I was a little unsure of. I don't understand. This one is about Cassidy Holmes. She's like a part of like a group, a girls group. And she goes missing, I believe. Is it? Yeah. She is now like she's no longer around. I think that's what it's about. This one I'm a little unsure about too. This is one of them that I wasn't there for, but I did review it, and the reviews were good. But I think it's a matter of if I like to read about celebrities, and like poppy groups. So I can give it a try. The reviews were stellar.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was priced at like at YA's pricing, so I don't understand. But
is this also a book of the month as well?
Yeah, it was a book of the month as well. So yeah, that is the last one that I have.
Whenever I hear ones about like the, what is it, music groups or whatever, I'd always just think back to, was it Daisy Jones?
Yeah.
So I always just think back to Daisy Jones. And
Daisy Jones was really good. 5-star for me, hands down. So if it's anything like that, I'll enjoy it. But I do have a few in here, and I feel like mentality wise, I'm going to give them a chance. And if they're not working and they're not feeling right, it's just going to be like, okay, just go. Just get off my shelf and go.
Yeah, exactly.
But that concludes our haul, guys. We hope you enjoyed it. It was a little bit different starting off. I'm showing you a little something here and there, but let us know if you guys enjoy the format and if you enjoyed the video.
Exactly. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more content, and
we will see you on the next one. Bye, y'all.
Is it good?
That's good, right?
Yeah, it's great.